I thought I was getting into some war zone, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so criticized. I'm Cim Ek and I'm from Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm 31 and I work as a freelance photographer. I started shooting very young. When my family got the first digital camera, I kind of took it and sneaked outside and rolled around in the grass shooting everything. So it's been a part of my life since I was a kid. And then I started my company when I was studying in university, and from there on it's been what I do. Growing up in Sweden, it was for me a lot about the nature. As a kid, I loved playing in the forest and picking flowers and climbing trees. And then as I got older, nature kind of took a second place, and like the urban environment was more exciting, where you have a lot of different culture. My photography is always influenced by different things, and it's been influenced both a lot by nature but also about urban environments. I shot a lot of architecture and patterns and like the busyness of life at the same time as the, I would say, patterns and the calmness of nature. So it's these two elements has been something that has like been an influence for a lot of my work. Glitter Pussies is a project where I offer or invite women to show their yoni and celebrate her and give her like the nice glitter outfit and like give her the praise that she deserves.
Morning! Today I'm going to present another project that I'm working on for you. It's called, in Swedish, it's called Glitterfittor, which I guess could be translated into glitter pussies in English.
And it's clear that we have a lot of way more representations of dicks and male body parts than female, and I really want this to shift. And I don't want vaginas only to be shown in medical situations or in giving birth or in porn, but also just for themselves and for us, like to celebrate our body entirely. And this is just like a fun way of doing that.
Up here, I love that, you know. I mean, on the green you would not see what it is. It's just...
I want it to be positive, and the glitter and the color stands for that. My main inspiration for my projects is always the quality of realness or uniqueness, the fact that it feels like it's real and not something that we are portraying or creating or faking. I really get inspired by people, for instance, that are showing themselves and dare to go a little bit beyond where their comfort zone is.
All the colors for you.
Awesome. Good. Started from a lot of different influences within my life. I think all art is a reflection of something that is going on within the artists. So it has a lot of personal references, but I also feel that it's part of a global wave and shift, where I think women want to step into a more allowing space and more like space of owning their body and their pussies and their sexuality and pleasure. And so this is just, yeah, like one piece in that puzzle.
It's just like, yeah, I can feel it in my heart. I feel really grateful. I also feel I love this like energy that we are having together, and then seeing, I think, your reactions, it just like heals something in me. It's really beautiful.
How this works is that I invite the woman, in this case to my home, because I want it to be a very warm and loving space. And we start off by having a cup of tea and have a chat, and we both share and talk about our relationship with our yoni, our experiences, what we've been through in our childhood, what was the first time we discovered pleasure, how was the first period, how was first sexual encounters, where do we have shame and where do we have contraction. And yeah, letting this woman's story to kind of guide us through the conversation. And there is a lot of things coming up, everything from like sexual abuse to like shame and to longings and desires and a lot of things. So it's a very open conversation where I find that, or I think that the purpose is to go into the shadow aspects of it, the shame and the dark parts of what we have kind of held within the yoni. Then we can release and heal. And then after that, we cleanse the space and I prepare a set with pillows and candles. And this is the time where the yoni gets to step into the main stage and be the main part of this. I also offer if either we do like a both yoni gazing together. Some women want to be in the spotlight all together and be with her yoni celebrating. Some might feel a little bit on a vulnerable spot being naked on their own, so I offer the women gaze to choose, and we can be both naked and just yoni gaze first before we start the glitter session. And then, yeah, we put oil on the yoni and we pick colors together, and we make her pretty, glittery and shiny. So then ask your yoni if she's okay with me. It's pretty simple. I take a picture and someone wants to take a selfie, and then that's the end of the celebration. And then you get to shower. I mean, I have had some women that don't want to shower afterwards because they feel they're so pretty, they walk home like that. That's completely up to them. But I don't know how good the glitter is for your yoni, so I offer a shower and a towel and yeah. So I barely edit any on these pictures. I think the whole part is that the yoni should look the way they do, and that's the purpose. I maybe change some colors and add some sharpness, that's it. And then I have a small, it's so far like Facebook group that I post like some information about this as I do it. But the main goal is I want to have exhibition for sure. Like I'm imagining a room full of glitter pussies and just to make me happy. I have had women in like all types of ages. Like I think the youngest has been like around 20 and it goes up to over 60 plus. And I love that. And it's been, I love the fact that I've had women who have had kids, and just recently I had a woman who brought her baby, and I had women who have had to have surgery after their birth and with the scars, and I thought it was beautiful. I also had like older women who start to feel like it's their time has like the shine is over, and they look amazing as well. So I really love that it's widespread in age. Doing this project, I also realized we all have these stories where some point or another, or many, where we automatically go into shame in regards to our yoni or our pleasure. So I used to find ways to pleasure myself, and I have one incident when my mom walks into the shower while I'm in there, and she's a pretty liberated, cool woman, so she didn't shame me in a big way, but still just getting caught, and she was like giggling at me. I felt really like embarrassed and ashamed. Also in puberty, starting to explore with guys, I often felt like I was too much. I had a couple of incidences where I took a certain like first steps and it wasn't well received by the guy, and it kind of shaped me in a way to think that my sexuality is too much, like I have to keep it back. This is not what girls do, this is not what a proper woman do. This project, sharing with women, I've heard that, I understood that I'm not alone. There's so many of us that have similar thoughts, even if we have different experiences. It comes down to a couple of similar like ideas, and that's what I've been working on as a grown-up woman now, trying to find out where they come from and understand how it happened, to be able to release it and just heal that inside of me. Yeah, it's tricky to get this out because there's a lot of censorship around the body parts of women.
I'm gonna give you a visual first because it's pretty much visual. Or I guess I won't, because that post was just up for 5 seconds and was taken down. I kind of assumed it would be tricky to post this on Instagram because of the rules. Which makes me a little sad. I don't know how I'm going to share this with you.
Both Facebook and Instagram has taken down my post like constantly, like so many times.
I'm going to try to post it in my feed and see how it goes.
I've also been warned on Facebook now that my content is not following their guidelines, so I'm warned, and if I don't follow the rules now, they're going to limit my usage. So far, I haven't received any negative feedback at all, which is surprising to me. First, when I got this idea, I thought I was getting into some war zone, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so criticized. But I haven't got anything so far. I'm still expecting it to come, but so far nothing, only really positive feedback from both women and men. And not everybody is in a position where they feel like they want to participate, but everybody gives their thumbs up for the projects and wanted to continue and like what it's doing for other women. I felt like it took me some time to start this. I had the idea for quite some time, and it was kind of a slow start, and I was quite uncertain how to get women to participate, and nervous about the response, and also thinking how I'm going to share this, because I know about the censorship online. Like, there's an idea that kind of felt like it was impossible to do. So in a way, I do feel like I just kick-started it earlier, because once I did, it's just like, it took care of itself. All my worries has just like, they disappeared. I feel like this whole project kind of like teach me that, to not let my fear hinder me, and just like, actually maybe that's the direction I need to go in when there's something that's a little, this is a little like scary, I want this but it's scary, and maybe that's exactly what I need to do. I would definitely say that my relationship with my yoni has improved as I've done this project, and I feel, in a way, I'm really grateful, and in a way almost selfish that I get to do this. Like, every meeting I have with a woman and sharing mine and hearing their story is totally healing for me. and the impact that it's having on me is huge. And that's also why I really strongly believe in this project, because I don't want it to be for me. It's really about everyone, and to share our stories with each other, because I feel that that's the way we heal each other. In the long time run, I'm hoping to get as much yonis that I can get a photo book together, and like a coffee table book that people can buy and have on their in their living room, and looking at glitter pussies all day. The main thing I want people to walk away with after seeing these photos would be how beautiful our yonis are, how they're all similar yet so unique and gorgeous. I think that is my main purpose. But I'm also really open to an understanding that I think everybody walks away with something different. It kind of evokes different things in everybody. It could be like uncomfortable for someone, and it could be provoking for someone, or it could be like, wow, I love this. And I really like that it gives some reaction, and I don't really care what reaction it will be, but that you do react, that you have something that it's like triggered within you. Whose pussy I would like to glitter? First things that pops up, I would love to glitter the pussies of the royal family. And I would love to glitter Michelle Obama's pussy. That would be fucking awesome.